The First Lady, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Mrs. AISHA BUHARI has raised an alarm over the growing trend of malnutrition due to the current COVID-19 pandemic and calls for global attention to deal with the menace in the country. She made this known at a brief remark through her NGO platform, National Nutrition Champion Foundation in Nigeria's capital Abuja. AISHA opined that while channeling efforts to contain COVID-19 pandemic, it is imperative to highlight on the dangling effect of malnutrition, which accounts to a large number of deaths and underdevelopment of children within the age of 5. Going by the increasing cases of coronavirus, severe acute malnutrition is one element that weakens proper combating of various illnesses such as the novel coronavirus amongst others. Prior to this, it is estimated that over 45% of children are already malnourished, thus posing a higher risk when aligning it to the current threat of the pandemic. While speaking, the First Lady AISHA BUHARI noted that the subsequent restriction of movement has worsened shortage of food supply, consequently demanding an urgent and collective approach to address the ugly trend so as to uphold the right to good nutrition and the right to life.
That we are experiencing difficult times due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While all efforts and attention globally and in Nigeria are currently channeled towards ending this pandemic, kindly permit me to raise a malnutrition alert. I want to remind us that malnutrition still accounts for a large number of deaths and underdevelopment among children under the age of 5 in Nigeria, and this situation is further worsened by the current pandemic. As we may be aware, proper nutrition is necessary for building the human immunity needed to combat most illnesses, including the novel coronavirus. This therefore underscores the importance of nutrition and the need for greater investment at this crucial time.
Also, the First Lady, while commending federal government at all levels through their response mechanisms in facilitating the supply of relief materials, including food and cash to millions of vulnerable Nigerians across the country to help cushion the effect of COVID-19 pandemic, therefore made following recommendations for effective service delivery.
I want to make a passionate plea for a deliberate inclusion of nutrition sensitive intervention as key part of our ongoing COVID-19 response efforts. I call on government at federal and state levels to commit funds to the prevention and treatment of all forms of malnutrition and ensure that all policies and services required for treatment of malnutrition, including the community-based management of acute malnutrition centers, are functional. I kindly request that humanitarian support, private sector interventions and donations by well-meaning Nigerians should 1. Include foods such as millet, granules and beans to prevent malnutrition among children between the age of 0 to 5 years. 2. That micronutrient powder, action meals and ready-to-use a therapeutic food are provided as treatment solution for children who are already suffering from malnutrition. I'm also appealing to community stakeholders, families and caregivers to ensure that food items meant for malnourished children actually reaches them.
AISHA BUHARI Foundation is lending voices to the ongoing advocacy for improving the nutrition situation in the country, as our foundation is a member of the Nigerian Severe Acute Malnutrition, aimed at repositioning the country in a way that children are protected from the scourge of SAM and holistically build a long-term health insurance for the Nigerian populace so as to attain the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. I'm Vincent Okushi, reporting for Quality Television.
Audio Jungle.